outside.
Okay, good morning, everybody. My name is Cameron Datanagan. I'm an MPA director and a friend. We're going to do 5 questions with a good friend. Ready for the 5 questions? Okay?
Yes.
5 simple. What's your name?
I'm Dennis Weyrauch,
Okay. Okay, and then where are you from?
San Pedro, California.
Okay. What's your breed of pigeon?
Modena.
Modena?
Yeah,
Some guys say Modena, but you say Modena.
Modena. yeah.
Okay, okay. And then, what's your favorite pigeon moment that you ever had throughout your life?
Well, I've had plenty of them through the NPA National and enjoyed the travel and enjoyed the making friends with people all over the country, but I loved also judging in other countries, and my real memorable moment was in South Africa. I judged down there their national and Modena's with Carl Ewert. Brought my wife Rosemary, and our host was just a wonderful guy that was Chief Magistrate of Ports down in South Africa. Goldenhauer was his last name, and he took us on a 3-day tour in Kruger National Park that we'll never forget, both my wife and I. And that was a memorable moment, but also in Norway and Australia, New Zealand. We got to travel to places I thought I'd never go.
All because of a pigeon.
That's exactly right.
Okay.
Junior Championship is going to start.
We're actually at a NPA Grand National at the moment. You can hear. It's a LAPC member, Lonnie.
To the junior area in the South Hall.
Okay. One more question.
Showmanship in a few minutes. Thank you.
Okay, so the one question. Oh, before I ask the final question, so I've known you only a few years, but Brian has known you forever.
Yes.
Okay. So he mentioned to ask, you had a brother who used to also do this, or your family?
Well, my father was a long time Modena breeder.
Wow.
Back in the 30s, I grew up in Iowa, and that's where he grew up as well. And I have old trophies of him going back to 1937, and
wow.
He's passed away. But I've ended up buying his house in San Pedro, and
I heard
had several pigeon lofts.
The loft you guys have is beautiful, but on a hill.
Yeah, it's up on a hill. Unfortunately, that hill is starting to wear me down, carrying back the pigeon feed up there. So
Okay.
I'm cutting down birds, and I'm keeping a smaller pigeon loft closer to the house where I can see my pigeons from my bedroom window, and looking forward to it. My loft was built by my dad and an old icon of Modena's named Jim Blairmore. And
you go
I
way
don't know
back.
whether they used to argue when they built that together, because I've heard about a fist fight they had.
Okay. So when you get 2 passionate people, with any amount of passionate people, sometimes you have disagreements, but the passion is still there. So the last question, so I know you're a busy guy, what do you want to say? Look right in here. What do you want to say to the new people or the young kids? Or just
Well, they need to be exposed to it and do it, and they've got to have a mentor that helps to get them around, because it's hard for young people to get away and get around and see what they're there. But most of them are unfamiliar with it. I had grandchildren and children that I tried to introduce, and they got into showing a little bit. But the trouble is, they need to be nurtured by their friends. Kids need other kids to really enjoy the sport.
Their own network.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's hard to do in any place, but in Los Angeles too. The distance between a lot of people is 30 or 40 miles, and you can't just ride your bike over there.
Well, look at this past Victorville.
Yeah.
Victorville. That was. So what a lot of people are saying now, instead of us, the NPA or any club, going out and grabbing somebody off the street, we have to stop, take a look at our own backyard, our kids, our grandkids, our neighbors, nieces and nephews.
Right.
If we can't get them, because we're already passionate, it's going to be hard, but we do what we do, right? Okay, so you love pigeons. Pigeons have brought you around the world.
Oh, yes, they have.
They made you recently some kind of change, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so
but I'll love and remember the friends I've made through
Yes,
it as
so
well.
that's more priceless than anything.
You know.
Okay. So in the breed, in pigeons, you had it since you were born, and you're about what, 41 or 42 years old right now? How old are you? Look right in there. How old are you?
I'm 80 years old.
80 years old, and he
Amarillo.
traveled all the way to Amarillo, Texas, from San Pedro.
Yeah. And this is my 50th year in Modena's. And
Whoa!
I had a good friend that brought me along in pigeons because my dad moved about 100 miles away, and his name is Rick Barker. And one day, about 50 years ago, some brash young guy came up to my house and introduced himself. And he'd been in pigeons a long time because he started, I think, when he was 8 or so. But we did a lot of traveling together in Europe. We went to Europe, some of the big shows in Germany, and I got to include my wife and took the heat off.
And that's the good part, the family. You
Yes.
kept family. And then a lot of people forget to bring the family.
She's been very supportive.
Is she here
of
today?
me.
Is she here today?
No.
Oh,
We're both in declining health, but
Yeah.
she couldn't make it.
Okay. So I know I don't want to keep you away from your hobby. So again, your name was,
Dennis Weyrauch.
and your breed is Modena.
Modena.
Okay, say goodbye to everybody.
Thank you, Kim.